Imagine the sound of church bells echoing across Europe, the world expecting yet another royal wedding steeped in tradition. But suddenly, the news breaks: this will not be just another ceremony. Reports now declare it. Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark's wedding is officially set to be the most lavish royal celebration of our generation. And here's the twist: it's not merely about the grandeur of the event, but the political, cultural, and emotional ripple effects that will transform the future of Europe's monarchies forever. The announcement struck like lightning. Crowds outside palaces in Madrid and Copenhagen burst into cheers, their voices carrying a blend of pride, joy, and disbelief. For years, whispers of their closeness circled behind palace walls, but few imagined that the heir of Spain and the future King of Denmark would unite in a love story powerful enough to bridge nations. Now, with confirmation of the wedding, Europe prepares for a spectacle unlike anything seen since the fairy tales of centuries past. But how did this happen, and why is the world calling it the most lavish celebration of all time? To understand, we must return to the roots of Leonor and Christian's bond. Both heirs, born into the intense scrutiny of modern monarchy, grew up under parallel spotlights. Leonor, the disciplined, dignified daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, spent her years mastering languages, enduring rigorous military training, and proving her strength as the first Spanish queen to be in centuries. Christian, the charismatic eldest son of Crown Prince Frederick and Crown Princess Mary, represents the modern heartbeat of Denmark's monarchy: youthful, approachable, yet firmly tied to tradition. Their paths crossed not just through duty, but through shared values, and over time, what was duty blossomed into devotion. And yet, this union is more than personal, it's geopolitical. The marriage of two heirs to powerful European thrones instantly raises questions. Will this alliance shift the balance of royal influence? Could Spain and Denmark emerge as a new united royal front, strengthening ties across the continent in a way unseen since the great dynastic marriages of history? Some commentators are already comparing it to the legendary unions that shaped empires centuries ago. But the lavishness, that is what captures imaginations. Early leaks from palace insiders suggest preparations unlike anything seen in the modern era. Imagine Madrid streets transformed into rivers of flowers, royal guards in ceremonial regalia lining every boulevard, and a cathedral resplendent with gold, silk, and centuries-old relics. Rumors swirl that the guest list will rival any coronation in history: monarchs from Britain, Norway, Sweden, Belgium, the Netherlands, and even Japan expected to attend. Every royal house of Europe, united under one roof, to witness two young heirs bind their futures together. Yet even amidst this grandeur, tensions ripple quietly. Some Spaniards wonder whether such opulence is fitting at a time of political debate and economic strain. Critics question whether the Spanish royal family risks alienating its people with extravagance. Meanwhile, in Denmark, whispers suggest that Christian's marriage to a foreign queen-to-be could overshadow his role in Denmark itself, creating an unusual balance of power between the two monarchies. These concerns add drama to the celebration, layering the fairy tale with real-world stakes. Still, the emotional weight cannot be overstated. For Leonor, stepping into this marriage is not just a personal choice, it is a declaration of her readiness to lead Spain into a new era, one where love and duty intertwine. For Christian, it marks the moment where boyhood charm transforms into regal responsibility. Together, they represent the future of monarchy itself: young, international, and deeply symbolic in a world that often questions the relevance of crowns. And so, we return to the question: why is this the most lavish celebration of our age? The answer lies not merely in jewels, carriages, or gowns, but in what those symbols mean. The tiaras and scepters are reminders of history, the processions echo the centuries of tradition, but at its heart, this wedding is a message: monarchy still holds the power to unite, inspire, and command global attention. Imagine the moment Leonor steps into the cathedral, her gown glittering under ancient chandeliers, the whispers of Diana's tiara in Britain contrasted with the brilliance of Spain's royal jewels. Imagine Christian, steady and radiant, waiting at the altar, a prince about to bind his life not only to a woman but to the legacy of two nations. Cameras flash, millions watch, and for a brief moment, Europe pauses. But here's the hidden truth: beyond the gold and diamonds, what makes this wedding unforgettable is the love story itself. Two heirs, born under the crushing weight of expectation, chose each other, not for politics, not for strategy, but for love. And that, above all else, is what makes the world call this the most lavish royal celebration, because love, crowned with duty, is the rarest treasure of all. And so the countdown begins. The world holds its breath. For when Leonor and Christian walk down that aisle, it will not only be a wedding. It will be history in motion, a love story written in gold, and the beginning of a royal chapter destined to shape the century.